If your LinkedIn profile has been sitting there untouched or you updated it once and never looked back, this video is going to be for you. I'm going to walk you through 7 quick fixes that instantly make your profile more searchable, professional, and recruiter ready. So whether you're job hunting or strictly wanting to represent you and your organization more professionally, start here. The first thing we're going to do on LinkedIn is to get a custom LinkedIn URL. Whenever you sign up for LinkedIn, LinkedIn assigns this random URL with a lot of extra letters and numbers after your last name. It could look something, and I just kind of threw a bunch of letters and numbers up there. Usually look about this many in there. So we want to get a nice custom clean URL. It's easier to share. It's going to make you look intentional. It's going to make you look professional. It's going to boost your Google visibility, and it looks really clean on resumes or any documents that you're sending out. So it's actually very simple. And no, you do not need to be a premium member to do it. Everyone can do it. You are in LinkedIn here and you view your profile. Just go over here and hit view profile, public profile and URL. We're going to click this pencil again right up here under edit your custom URL. If you simply click this little pencil, and this might just be a little tab there, letters and numbers after your last name, you can create a custom one. And if you want to put like your MBA at the end of your name up here, you can definitely do that. So that is how to create a custom LinkedIn URL. The headline is essential on LinkedIn. It matters. It's going to help you be found by recruiters, by business partners, clients if you're utilizing LinkedIn for clients. And it's based on keywords. So whatever you put up in this headline is going to be really, really boosted in searches. So we want to make sure your headline includes what you do, the keywords, the specialties, the industries. I like to add a little something personal at the end of mine because there's a lot of bots on LinkedIn and I want people to know like, hey, I'm a real person. So I actually put Possum Protector. But as you can see, I've got my award-winning resume writer. I don't say owner of Houston Outplacement up here. I do not say that because I know that's not going to be a keyword as people are searching my services. So I put, the award-winning resume writer, certified interview coach, Myers-Briggs strong administrator, ex-Fortune 500 recruiter, LinkedIn and professional branding career speaker, and like I said, Possum Protector because I think they are amazing. And again, I want to be more human, and because I am human, and I want people to know the real me, just a little extra flair to kind of build that rapport from the get-go. So we're going to view our profile again. We're going to go back to this me section up here and view our profile. Right here, we click this little pencil, scroll down, right there is your headline. You're going to have 220 characters up here. So put as many keywords as you can. Make sure that it's engaging, it's warm, it builds rapport, it tells something about you. I tended to put all my professional stuff first and made myself human and tried to build that instant kind of warm fuzzy at the end. But there you go. You can actually change the headline as well, and it's going to help you a lot in terms of building relationships on here. And the featured section is actually like a digital portfolio. It sits right here on your profile, right in the middle of it, where everyone can see it. It's going to be where you can showcase your top posts, your media. It's going to give you some extra instant credibility and allow you to showcase some proof and claims there. LinkedIn does not automatically add a featured section when you create a profile. So we're going to go up to our profile here and we're going to say add section. So if you actually, when you're viewing your profile, and I'll show you exactly how to get there again. We're basically going back to this me and view profile and add section right here. And it's actually going to be under recommended. You click that and then you add featured. And once you add your first featured post, it sits there. And it can be a post, it can be an article, it can be a link, or it can be media like a JPEG, PNG, something like that, or a presentation, or even a document if you'd like to do that. So with this, once you get your featured in there, so let's say I wanted to feature something, and I wanted to feature one of my posts. I could literally just hit plus and say, I want to feature one of my posts. So I'm going to scroll down. And it's going to tell all the posts that I've made. And I just have to hit feature and then exit out of it. And that's going to feature it right there. If I wanted to feature an article that I wrote, and I went a little bit backwards there. So if I wanted to feature an article that I wrote, same thing, add article. And all my articles that I've written are going to be right there. And I can feature them from the get-go. You can also feature a link to something or media, picture, presentation, or document, and it's going to sit there. And the reason this is really, really good is because let's say you wrote a post that got a lot of engagement, that people just absolutely loved, and you're like, wow, this is a great post. It really tells who I am. It shares my knowledge. You don't want that to get buried. So if you add it to your featured section, it's always going to sit there. And once you're in the featured section, you can actually reorder stuff. So let's say if I wanted this, if you hit this little caret button, this, I could move, oops, my bad, move it right up here. I could reverse these. Okay, so you can reverse those in order. So you can feature stuff, feature a lot of great things, and it's just going to add personality to your profile. Again, continue showcasing your work. Another thing that you can do is to add media underneath your roles. Let me show you how that looks. So whenever you've got your experience section, it gives you the opportunity to add some media like pictures and documents, Adobe PDFs. So and it's just going to sit there. It's going to add a little bit of life and engagement to your experience section that usually tends to be a little bit more bland. People tend to just type in some words over there. But showcase your work. You've got this. It allows you to do it. And it's very simple to do. You have to go to your experience section, click the pencil next to your experience section, and underneath the role that you want to add it in there, if you click pencil again next to the experience you want, and scroll all the way down, and you can actually add media right there. And again, you can reorder it using these 3 lines here, move them back and forth. The next thing you can do is get verified on LinkedIn. I do recommend everyone gets verified. You can do it either through ID or through your work email address. It basically lets employers know that you are a real person. It shows recruiters, business partners, employers, everyone that you are a real person. You are not a bot on here. The next step is going to be your privacy and visibility. So LinkedIn privacy settings can actually settings, LinkedIn privacy and visibility settings. And those are going to allow you to control what information other people can see about you and your activity on LinkedIn. So the first thing I do recommend, everyone hide their connections. I'm a big advocate of this because even if you're not working right now and you're like, I really don't care who sees my connections, you might forget to turn it off later. So what I always tell people, just do it now. It's very simple. If you actually go back to this Me section up here, this is our favorite spot today. We're going to go to Me and then go to Settings and Privacy. Kind of hid, mine's kind of like hidden right there. Settings and Privacy. And then go to your visibility. It's going to be on the left-hand side. Connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one down. Who can see your connections? I turn mine off. I don't want people to be able to hop into my connections and see who I've done business with. It would jeopardize my clients' privacy. So my connection visibility is off. The thing that just to let you know that another default setting that LinkedIn has over here is the profile viewing options. When you sign up for LinkedIn, it is on. That means if you view someone's profile and they don't have theirs turned off either, I'll see each other's profile a lot of times. And I like to look at people's profiles whenever I'm getting ready to work with them. I don't want them knowing Bridget Batson looked at your profile and stuff like that. So I have mine on private mode, completely personal decision for you. But how you're going to do that is back on this same page that we're on this visibility. Profile viewing options, private mode, anonymous LinkedIn member. So I've got the private mode on there. Now, anyone that you're connected with, you automatically follow. So I go the extra step here. And on this page as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here, the members that you follow. If you have your connections turned off, but your people that you followed turned on, people can still see your connection. So I go that extra step here, click that members you follow, and then it's only visible to me. I don't like people to know when I'm active on LinkedIn. A lot of times when you're logged into LinkedIn, it's going to default again to saying that you're active, you're on there. Most of the time, I'm coaching someone on LinkedIn in a one-on-one session. That green dot's next to me. Some people are emailing me on LinkedIn and getting upset that I'm not responding right away. So I hide my activity status so people don't know that I'm actually active on LinkedIn that second. And so how you're going to do that is just scroll down a little bit more and you're going to manage active status right here. No one. Okay. And there's some other things here about sharing job changes, education, and work anniversaries from profile. Now that we are controlling our activity on LinkedIn, we want to be found on LinkedIn. So we don't want people to know we're visiting their profile. We don't want people to know, like, hey, you just made a change or you're sitting on LinkedIn right now. But we do want our profile to be visible to everyone else. So on this page as well, on this visibility, on the third one down, edit your public profile. If you click this, it's going to bring you to how people see your profile. So it's going to share your profile's public visibility. You do want this on. You want recruiters, you want hiring managers, you want potential business partners, you want industry professionals, you want potential clients, current clients. You want people to be able to see your profile. So make sure this is on right here. And then basic, yes, it's obviously going to be on. And then profile photo, I make that public. That way when people Google my name, they can see who I am and stuff like that. And then it's going to have all these sliders over here. And you can turn all of those on as well. So people that visit your profile can see everything that you're putting on there. In my opinion, why would you hide your education if you're going to put it in there, right? You want people to be able to see that. So anything, you want people to see it, right? I see so many people without profile photos on here. They've got it hidden, and I just showed you how to turn that on. But make sure you do have a profile picture in your LinkedIn, seeing like, okay, they start building connection with you. And if you don't have a profile picture, if you just click this little circle right here, it's going to allow you to add it, okay? So you can add it in there, you can update it, whatever you want to do. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is a custom banner up here. So LinkedIn, again, when you sign up for LinkedIn, it actually gives you the generic banner there and that grayscale. And we want to go ahead and create a custom one that LinkedIn's going to offer you some ones that they just made. But let's go the extra step and make yours you. And you can do this for free in Canva. So you head over to Canva over here and like, hey, I want to make you go to templates. I want to make a LinkedIn header. Actually create here. Now, just be cautious because like this one here, this one wouldn't work for LinkedIn because remember your profile picture goes right over here. So it would cover up a lot of this name and their title. So something like this where it's pushed over to the right is perfect, and just double check it. And sometimes even if you say this is, like, wow, I love this one, all you have to do is move it around, or you can actually just utilize it to showcase some of your work. Like I had a person, she worked on a great logistics projects. So we used one of these and we put like her projects in some of these frames over here. And then of course you can play with the font and the colors, whatever you want, but you can actually create this for free right on Canva. If you don't love doing that, reach out to me. I can do it for you as well. Or I can actually share my screen with you and find one that you like and I'll do all the work. Or if you're like, hey, Bridget, just do it for me. That's something I do as well. Always feel free to reach out because these are services I provide as well. So that is your complete LinkedIn refresh. The URL, the headline, featured, media, privacy, photo, and banner. Small tweaks that transform how people see you and how often you get found.